You're both back to normal.
Get adjusted.
Yeah, you got to get
You're back
adjusted.
to
That's a
normal.
lot right there.
You greased them all up.
Happy
What'd you do?
prank.
A little makeup in there, a little
Yeah, what
You
is
got,
this?
you got a little makeup on there, babe.
Oh, come
Sorry
on.
about that.
Oh, jeez.
Who's there?
All right, yeah.
better.
We can only do so much with April Fools until people start believing us. Right now we are under cloudy skies. Temperatures though, it is still 77 degrees. This is more normal in the summertime when humidity is high, dew points in the 70s. That is muggy. And temperatures, because the dew points are in the 70s and winds are out of the south, are probably not going to fall a lot more through the overnight. Now it's possible, as we're still hovering in the lower 70s north of the lake, even south of the lake, that we could see the dew points come down a little bit, but I'm not really confident in that happening because we have this strong sustained wind keeping that Gulf moisture in place. And in fact, we're going to stay breezy overnight tonight and even windier during the day tomorrow, stronger than they were today, and winds at about 15 to 25, gusting to 40 during the day. And because of that prolonged southerly wind, we also could see some coastal flooding, maybe a little bit more of a moderate to significant flooding along the Mississippi coast, most of our coastline, as well as in the lake as that water starts piling up in the Lake Pontchartrain, and the winds are not really going to change direction. For us, over the next several days, very quiet. However, we're looking at kind of a multiple day outbreak of severe weather across the plains and into the Mississippi Valley. Eventually, we'll start to see some rainfall and maybe even a storm chance move our way by Sunday, but through the next several days, it's going to stay focused to our north with a significant risk of some very high accumulation totals right along the Mississippi Valley, kind of centered over parts of, say, St. Louis to Memphis, of 10 plus inches of rain over the next several days. The reason for this pattern, big ridge of high pressure is going to keep the storm tracks well to our north. They will make a little bit of progress south, but an upper ridge is going to keep that away from us. So for us, fairly quiet, but we are talking about near record warmth. Reason for that, with the upper ridge and the southerly wind, warm air, and a lot of moisture. And in fact, we're going to be muggy over the next several days. I was talking about dew points getting into the 70s and having that muggy feel. That will stay with us till about Saturday. A mix of sun and clouds, and depending upon how much sunshine we see each afternoon will really determine how warm we get. One of the other reasons that we are warming up is because of the nature of an upper high. It compresses the air, heats us up, and we're going to be much warmer than normal across much of the southeast. We're also being kind of squeezed in between upper troughing out west and the upper high, which is why our winds will stay strong. As this upper trough finally starts to make some progress east, suppressing the high, we're looking at a deep upper trough moving in and bringing with it a complete opposite forecast for temperatures. We're looking at record type temperatures over the next several days, mid upper 80s. They start falling during the day Sunday and much cooler than average as we head into Monday and Tuesday, and much less humid. It'll start feeling a whole lot better once we get into next week. But for the next several days, it's going to be warm, it's going to be muggy, it's going to be windy. As far as rainfall goes, kind of like what we saw today, a few stray sprinkles here and there, but overall not really a big deal until we get into Sunday. That's when we're expecting most of our rainfall. Still looking at maybe a severe risk, probably on the lower end. Not too certain about our flooding risk just yet. We'll get a little bit more data as we get closer to Sunday, but it will bring in a cold front with maybe some lingering showers Monday morning, then beautiful by Tuesday.